lot of us define discipline as something different. I don't believe in hitting children. I don't. I don't really believe in yelling at children like that. But I know sometimes, your voice gonna carry. You're gonna have to lay down the law. Now, in a situation like this, if I'm the man of this house, and I don't believe in hitting the child, but I believe in discipline and structure. Now taking on this role, am I supposed to allow another man's theory or the way that they do things take over my house?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Konversations. I am your host, Kyra. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day. We are very late today, and we are only trying to stay on here for an hour today. So let's get this party started as quickly as we possibly can. First up, Mr. Davis.
Hey, man. How are you doing, man? I'm in my Jamaica voice because I'm on vacation after this.
Yeah, I know.
Traveling to Jamaica, man. So I'm gonna be doing my whole podcast tonight in my Jamaica voice. To get ready. I'm getting ready for Jamaica, man. What's wrong, man?
No.
I'm just getting ready for me vacation, man.
No.
Bring on Derek, man. Bring on me friend, man.
Don't do that. Don't you dare. All right, everybody. You know we can't do this without Mr. Deacon.
Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about this. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody today. So glad you're out there in TV land. But let's talk about how I'll be saying some profound stuff too, but you don't ever put it up on the playback. It always is always showing us profound stuff.
Hey, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Hey, man. A blood clog, man.
Really, I think you need to go back to a couple of those clips.
You was just on the one right before this.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
Yes, you was. Because she cut me. She cut me. She actually cut me off.
You want to bet? Somebody want to bet me?
She had cut my response off.
Who want to bet me? Who want to bet me?
Derek, you're on some of the clips. Cut it.
It was the one. Can I say it? It was the one where you were saying, the men nowadays is doing good because they had good mothers to raise them, and she ran it up into my response.
Yeah, sure called me like, why you ain't let my response
go? Now, Derek, that's how we know that that's some bullshit. Because I did call her. I was like, hold up, you ain't gonna let my response rock on that neither? I was like, nah, but Derek killed that one. He killed that one. You still cut my response though.
I cannot win. I'm damned if I do, and I'm
damned
if I don't.
That is right. I think it was last. I think it was the last show. It wasn't the last. It was the one before that.
Don't be
It's
trying to act like I
possibility.
got favorites. I ain't got favorites now.
There's no favorite, man. It's no
Ain't
favorite.
got no favorites. Sean,
Yeah, that's mine.
stop it.
I'm getting ready for Jamaica.
Them Jamaican people don't want you down there trying to sound like that. Stop it.
You you should be practicing rolling a blunt, man.
That's not gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen.
You
I want
better
my
stop.
career. You messing my career up.
Now, I'm about to say, now you know this distinguished fireman right here ain't rolling up nobody damn blunt.
I got 3 more years and I can go.
All right, everybody. Tonight's topic is I don't understand it, but tonight's topic is Thomas, don't do that. We is
Hey,
not
Thomas,
supporting
mom.
Sean. We is not supporting the shenanigans tonight.
What happened now?
Tonight's topic is unforgivable transgressions. What can't a parent forgive?
Shit.
What
Hell
can't
yeah,
a parent?
Thomas.
I did not say we is not doing the shenanigans tonight.
That's my boy. Why
So I'm
going?
telling you, I can't with y'all. Y'all ain't about to get on my nivy nerves. Oh, I'll do right before we get off. I gotta give Ray a shout out. Our boy is graduating from culinary school. So I'm gonna give him a bigger shout out towards the end of the show. I'm proud of him.
So you know what? Remember we talked about we're gonna do our candid conversations dinner. Derek, we're gonna have a nice dinner at my house. For candid conversations and some of
We're gonna
our
go
distinguished guests. And we can invite Ray to come in to help cook some of the food, man.
some of
Maybe you can cook
the
some jerk
food.
chicken, man.
Absolutely.
Respect.
Well, since I already whispered it out already. One of our viewers and also a person that has made shirts for us and helps me do a lot of things with a couple of things with Kansas Conversations. He is graduating on Friday from culinary school. So we just want to say congratulations to you, Ray.
Congratulations,
You
brother.
worked hard. You do your thing. So we appreciate you, and I am so very proud of you that you did what you needed to do and you got what you wanted to get. So congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, brother.
Proud of you, bro.
Yay!
Maybe I'll get
We'll
you
shout you out.
a chef's coat.
All
A
right,
chef's coat
people.
with
What
a
is it?
we'll get him a chef's coat with a candid conversation patch on it.
We can do that too. All right, beautiful people. What is it that parents cannot forgive from their chili? From the chili. I forgive my kids for everything, so I don't know. This on y'all. I may get a little disturbed, but I don't think it's anything that I wouldn't be able to not forgive my kids for. Like they're my kids. How are you not gonna forgive them?
Easily. When they do crazy stuff that can't be forgivable. So that's the whole point. Is trying to figuring out what things aren't forgivable.
Yeah.
If one of your kids killed another one of your kids, is that forgivable?
What happened?
Um,
Was it a mistake? Was it, was it a fight? Was it, something happened? Was it on purpose? Like what?
this is something
I think that has to go into consideration because if it was an accident, you know,
Right. Of course, if it was an accident, then accidents are accidents. But if it was just out of cold blood um just because they don't
Cain
like
and Abel,
the other person, they have a inner issue.
sibling rivalry of some sort.
Right.
has happened. I've heard of children killing their siblings. Um,
And that Cain and Abel,
And
Deacon.
again, Abel.
but I would think that for something like that, I would. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't forgive my child, even if they did take my other child's life, because sometimes you don't know what a child is going through. You don't know if he freaking got mental issues
You wouldn't forgive or you would
or
not forgive.
whatever. Eventually, I probably will forgive.
Eventually,
Hmm.
that's eventually is a long time.
Yeah, because that you still got to take your own time to heal from something that someone did to hurt you or betray
Because it's
you.
still, yeah, because it's
You
still,
just not
yeah,
you just not gonna jump in there and be like, oh my, I forgive you. No, I need to know what the hell had happened before I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, some kids are freaking psychopaths. I mean, look at the little girl right now they trying to try her as an adult. She's what 14 because she killed her 10-year-old cousin over an iPhone.
Well,
and
it depends on what
they are both your children.
So
it
it's
depends
like,
on what iPhone
or
it
the
was.
boy or the brother that stabbed his sister 109 times. Like something ain't right up in your head if you could do that at such a young age.
If you snap, you snap. Now we don't know the other side of this. We don't know the other side of the coin. We don't know if the sister was terrorizing him and then he just snapped. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I
That's why
remember
I'm saying. Like
to this
it
day.
depends on
Remember,
what the situation is.
I think it was second grade. It was this little boy. It was this boy, Kevin. I don't remember his last name, but Kevin. Kevin used to bully this other dude. I don't even remember the other dude. That's how bad it was. But Kevin used to bully this dude on a regular basis. Um, and then one day something happened and the light went off. And then when the light came back on, the little boy had a butcher knife to Kevin's neck. He snuck it into school. And this is back in the day before they had um, metal detectors, so you could just walk into school. He had a butcher knife with no handle on it that he had in his sock, and he had Kev choked up with the knife at his neck. So you want to when you talk about people having breaks, you don't know where they've been pushed to or what break they've been pushed to snap like that. So it's not they have to be. It doesn't mean that they have to be cuckoo for cocoa puffs. It just means they've been pushed to a place where they saw red.
I didn't say that it was cuckoo for cocoa puff. I just said it was something mental. Something mental has been going on with a kid that's able to
To
do
do something like that.
type of things like that. Yeah, something had to be wrong. Like even with the little girl when she killed the other sibling for the cell phone because they were fighting over a cell phone and the cell phone got taken. The only reason and the only way they found out that she killed the girl was because the grandmother had cameras in her house and the camera caught everything on tape and saw what she did and then how she moved the body and covered her up like she was sleeping. But the grandmother saw the tape, so they knew she killed the little girl. Like something like that. I mean, the mother, you see her in court and she's screaming and she's yelling and she's trying to get to the little girl because you have all of that anger because the little girl was 10 years old, for God's sakes. But I'm sure eventually through time, counseling, space,
No,
you
I don't think so. Premeditated is premeditated, and I think once you, as they're saying in the chats, once you get to premeditated, when you know that was thought out and it was planned out, it wasn't a mistake. It was something like, oh, this cat gonna die tonight. I think that takes you as a parent to a whole nother place. Like you just, because I'm gonna have to live with the idea. I'm gonna have to live with the idea of what you did to my child for the rest of my life.
Yeah. What my child did to my child.
What my child did to my child, and for what? A cell phone, and then I'm supposed to take some time away from you, and eventually be able to look at you again in your face and say, "Oh, yeah, no," because it was premeditated. This means that you wanted my child to die, and you took it upon yourself to do it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for a father with the case where they're trying the little girl who killed her mother and then lured her father home with the mother's cell phone.
Oh yeah, I just read about that.
Yeah, I didn't read that yet.
Father, I have to remember that you murdered the woman I love, and you tried to murder me, and then I want to forgive you and say, "Come on back in the fold, baby. Come on, baby. It's all right."
But ain't that what we supposed to do? We supposed to forgive. I ain't say forget, but ain't we supposed to forgive?
Right. You are supposed to forgive. That's what the word tells us. The word tells us to
Yeah, that's
forgive.
what we're supposed to do.
But the
Yeah,
word
that's
also
pretty big.
tells us thou shalt not kill.
That's pretty big. Now you gotta go back to sleep in the same house.
Right.
Eventually, may not be a child no more. By the time that child come back, and it may be worse.
Mm-hmm.
And you also can forgive your child and still love them from a distance. Because at the end of the day, that's still your child. So you can still love your child and love them from a distance. They ain't got to come back into your house. They ain't got to come over for Sunday dinner. They ain't got to always pick up the phone and call you.
Hmm. I mean,
But
so
you
so
can
what?
still forgive them.
So what is something you wouldn't forgive your child for?
That's the one right there. That's the biggest one. Kill it. If one of my children, God forbid, one of my children took out one of my other children, hang it up. If it even listen, even by mistake, that's a tough pill to swallow.
You got mental health. You got all types of stuff.
Right. But even with all those things, that's still a
Mm-hmm.
tough pill to swallow. But I can tell you, if it was premeditated, oh nah, we got to square up. We got to square up every time.
Does it make a difference between the boy or the girl?
Oh yeah, it definitely makes a difference. If one of my boys did something to one of my girls, because they already know how I feel about men putting their hand on women.
Not talking
That's
about
one.
each other. I'm talking about period.
No,
If
that's
it's
what
a
I'm talking
boy
about.
or it's
No,
a
no,
girl.
I'm talking about if one of my boys did something to one of my girls, because they already know how. That's one of the things where if you want daddy to go to 100 real quick, put your hands on one of my girls, because I teach them about respect
Yeah,
and the fact that men should not put their hands on women. So
I get
then,
it.
if you go past the whole concept of putting your hand on a woman and leave and jump over that and go all the way to a sibling, this is your blood. Yeah, it's gonna be some furniture moving going on.
Get it? Because I've seen fathers go to physical war with their sons. I just seen a video where the young son was being disrespectful to the mom, disrespectful to the children, and he was saying to him like, "Yo, you want to be a man, and you're gonna tell me we can shoot the fade?" And he start hooking. Now you're a dad with your daughter.
Right.
How do you handle that?
Well, if my son's something we can shoot the fade, then we shooting the fade.
Oh Lord.
my boys done been through that already. They already know. Like, when we get to a
But
point, of over disrespect, like, let's go on outside. You think you the man, so let's go on outside and let's put this away as men.
That's what I'm saying. So would your female child have more empathy than your male child?
Probably not. I just probably would handle it. I wouldn't like. I'm not squaring up with my daughter. I'm not doing that. But
just different, just a
right.
different way.
You're right. It definitely will be handled differently.
Because it's a difference. It's, it's a boy. But sometimes you got to be like that. But it's not something that you can't forgive your son for. Like Sean, you got boys, you got a son. If your son told you, like, y'all beef and whatever, and your son tell you he want to square up outside, what you gonna do? You gonna square up, or you just gonna be like, look, gone somewhere? No, you gonna square up with his ass because you got to show him who the father is.
I'll be too surprised. I can't even fathom that. To be honest, my kids know me. Our relationship, yeah.
You ain't squaring up with pops.
I couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't even answer that because I can't fathom that type of environment. To whereas my boys would even come out their face like that.
But if he did, would you?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You don't know if you will forgive him. Eventually, forgive him.
If he would say something like that,
yeah,
I'll be able to forgive him because you're out of your damn mind. If you're gonna talk about you want to square with me, something must be wrong. I'm a firm believer in that. For like I always tell people, everybody know me. I'm nonchalant. I'm cool, calm, collective. If you see me upset, something happened. Because I'm normally, subtle, smooth. If you see me upset, that's an idea for you to say, hey, nah, something really must have happened because he ain't never like this. So me and my children, if my children was to buck up like that, I know something wrong.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know something wrong. So I'm gonna be like, hold up, is some medical going on? Did something happen? Because this is not normal.
Yeah. I mean, I always think that everything is situational. I think stuff like that, when you say what's an unforgivable transgression, are there supposed to be any unforgivable transgressions? I mean, I get it with the killing of the kids and stuff like that, but I think eventually, once your heart heals, I think you can eventually forgive your child. I just don't think you would really want to be around your child.
I'm about to say maybe your relationship has changed.
Right.
Exactly.
Now you talking about killing and stuff like that. Like, you going to sleep now?
Because I think anyway, and I'm like a true believer in that. I think that the forgiveness isn't for the other person. The forgiveness is for you. Because why you can't just continuously go through life holding on to anger and hurt and pain and all of this through your life. Like, who you hurting? Because at the end of the day, is that person holding on to something where they can't live their life no more? Or you just gonna make yourself miserable? Because
that's what I said. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Both is going down on both sides. I'm making myself miserable and you miserable. That's how it's going down. That's what's going to have to be. I'm not losing sleep. I'm not going to be losing sleep and you sleeping sound. Oh no. Oh no. We both want to lose sleep.
Derek, you is horrible.
What then we have do we have a video or anything? If not, what some of these questions and some of these comments is talking about?
We got a whole we ran through the question, we ran through some of them, we were putting them up. Thomas says that is unforgivable. Darlene said that it wouldn't be any different no. I think she's talking about when you asked would it be any different, it was the boy or the girl. Then we have Beth said, but all in all, it's still your child and you still love them and wish that they get help they need, you may never forget. I don't know. Jai here, she says she was late. And then she said it's sus. Enough people live like that. Kids I had beef with in kindergarten still don't like me like that.
There you go.
Hilarious. So let's look at another one. Let's look at this video, and we can come back and unpack this one to see if this forgivable.
What the hell is wrong with you? I raised you better than that. Are you serious? Are you?
It was not supposed to happen.
Are you?
It was not supposed
And I raised you like that?
Shalonda.
How? Okay. My grandbaby? Really?
I am sorry.
I've been there with you through thick and thin. Man. Oh.
So you tell me how this happened.
Well, he was confining in me for, I mean, of course, she's no angel, you know, the things that's what's going on in the past or whatever. And, you know, one thing led to another.
So
we
he
were
was
sitting there.
confiding in you. You were confiding in him? Is that it?
Basically, yeah. I don't know if he knows this or not or whatever, but in the past, she slept with one of my boyfriends. So I mean, one thing.
That's your stepdad.
Did you just say I slept with your boyfriend?
You know you did. We've buried that. We've buried that. We're not even gonna bring that up.
It never happened.
It happened.
No.
Okay.
Because you were a runaway doing what you wanted to do, and I tried to protect
And you slept
from
with
the
my
street.
boyfriend still.
Are you serious?
All right. Do you
Y'all
think,
both is tramps.
you think that Terrell is the father of Cy?
I mean, yeah. Like, look at the same look that they have right now. Look at the forehead, the nose, the eyes. They have the same grin right now.
He says y'all were together maybe a month or so ago.
Yes. He called me last night to come to the room.
I just want to see the baby, that's all.
You what?
I just want to see the baby.
You told me you were trying to go to the store. Are you serious? Are you?
I just want to see the
my
baby.
God.
Okay.
I just
Oh
want to see
my God.
Shalonda.
I just
my
want to see
God.
my son, that's all.
Is this marriage over?
It's done.
You don't want to.
Okie Mazoki. I'm still forgiving my child.
Really? All right.
Derek just like what? Yeah, you could be mad and be all of a sudden stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna forgive my baby.
If you had a baby by your man,
But he wasn't a daddy.
even so, you still slept with your daughter.
Right.
Okay.
Like
I seen you cut people off for
Thank you.
Dorito.
That's different. My child is my child.
Okay.
You out here being different. Sunday, son. She must have went and got saved on Sunday. Now all of a sudden, it's not. It is what it is, and it do what it do. My child.
My child is my child.
Welcome my child into the fold.
My child.
I'm gonna welcome my baby in the fold.
You could work through that. If you could work through a dude cheating on you with another chicken having a baby with her and keeping the dude and still helping him raise the side chick baby, you could deal with your child. Eventually you can forgive him. I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you could do it right then and there. No.
Okay, now let me ask this.
I'm going to forgive my kid.
Now let me ask this. Even though that came out to not be his child, right? Say if it was his child,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have to see this man, interact with this man. Still the same?
Who got to interact with him?
You do.
You're not gonna help with the raising of this child?
Who's staying married?
Wait. So
Like,
wait. So the husband and the child, the husband and the child both make this transgression, and you're saying that you will forgive the daughter of the transgression, but you're not going to forgive the husband?
I could forgive the husband. That don't mean I got to be married to him.
I see where you was going too. You was loading that gun up, boy. You was putting them bullets in that gun. I seen it. Yeah.
Talking about forgiveness. You didn't say forgiveness has
But
nothing.
what I'm saying,
the husband.
what I was saying, cousin, what I was saying is it came out to not be his child, right?
Yes.
Let's say if it was his child.
Okay.
He's going to be in that child's life. Okay. I'm going to assume you're going to divorce him.
Absolutely.
But he's still going to come around to pick the child up, to whatever those things are.
Absolutely.
So those wounds are going to constantly stay open.
Absolutely.
You feel the same way?
I feel the same way.
Wow.
That house going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be rocking and rolling in that house, boy. I can see it now. Ding dong. I'm here to get little Junior. Don't you ring my damn doorbell. You fucking, I can
stay on the porch. Stay on the porch.
That's exactly what I was about to say. He ain't got to come in my house. You better get him, go on, take him outside, take him to the car. You ain't got to come in my house. That don't mean that there's no, this is about forgiveness. It's not saying that you can't forgive that transgression between them. So I can forgive the transgression, but I'm not staying married to you. And me and my daughter with this, well, we gonna have to work it out. Because
I know how you is with your children. It's just I don't believe you.
But here's my thing: you and your daughter have to work it out, right?
She petty.
This man that you have made vows to, you made vows for better or for worse.
I sure did.
So you don't think this is for worse?
It could be a for worse. That don't mean I'm stay with him.
But that's what you vowed to do. So you break your vows.
Do you understand the words that is coming out of my mouth?
I just find it interesting that
I don't think any woman would stay married to a man that had a kid with their stepchild.
Right, but I don't think any woman is going to forgive their daughter for sleeping with their man and having a kid.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a stretch.
I don't think so.
Because there's the thing: could you still deal with somebody and not forgive them because of the situation?
No. If I can't forgive you, I can't deal with you.
I mean, the child is still there. You ain't got no other choice.
If I can't,
well, you do. But
what about the young lady who married her stepfather? They got 3 kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's like a different story because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I read about that story or saw a video or something like that about that story, and I think
we featured it.
I think this was like a while ago though, and I think the daughter at the time, I think he was grooming her from when she was a little kid. because he ended up he used to help the mother
I'm pretty sure.
because they had no father, but he ended up, I mean, but he was grooming that little girl.
He was stalking her. He wasn't grooming her.
No, I think he was grooming her. I
He was.
believe he was grooming her
He
from the time
could
she
have,
was
but
12
now,
years old.
right? But then she leaves, and they get married. Now she wants a divorce. Do you think she can go back home to her mother?
I don't know.
If you were her mother, would she be able to come home?
Well, obviously she can't if she got to go for me.
No, she got to go fund me. I think she was trying to raise $10,000 for an apartment and a car. But I'm asking if that was your daughter, could she come home?
Yeah. Derek.
All right, we're gonna head on out because Kat refused to be honest tonight, so we're not gonna have an honest conversation. So
How you gonna tell me that I'm not being honest? My child can come home.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's episode. I
want to know why my child can't come home.
We hope that maybe next week's episode we'll get Kat and all her honesty. But just
Derek,
tonight,
are you serious? As you know how I am about my kids, you tell me why my child wouldn't be able to come home.
I know how you are about your kids, but I also know that nobody is above the business. Like, so if one of your kids crossed you that way, I don't see you being misunderstanding.
I'm never gonna be understanding in the beginning.
Give me a minute.
I'm not gonna be understanding in the beginning of anything. But eventually, I'm gonna be able to forgive my child, and yes, my child can come home because that's my child.
With your 3 grandchildren, your grandchildren / what would they be? Still your grandchildren?
They would just be my grandchildren. And that's it.
That's tough. Yeah, I get it. It's tough.
It's tough, but that's still my kid.
Okay, so what about? So we've already touched murder. We've already touched infidelity. So let's talk about, because the love of money is the root of all evil, and we watched. I think it was a couple episodes back we watched when we were talking about the stealing, and the mother and the aunt who spends the inheritance, the girl's inheritance, and then she calls the cops and get her parents, her mom and her aunt arrested. So you spend Taji's inheritance. She calls the cops and gets you arrested. Are you forgiving?
Am I gonna forgive her?
I mean, at that point, she ain't got no other choice because she done stole some shit.
I took her money.
So you forgive it because you realize the wrong you did.
Yeah, you got to be accountable for your actions, man.
No.
No? No, I agree with that one. It's your fault.
I honestly don't think my child will call the cops on me. But if she did and had me locked up because I stole her money.
What did I do?
And had the nerve to split it with my sister.
What did I do with that money? Because if I took that money and put that money into the house that you live in, put that money into the fridge that you eat out of, put that money into the electric bill that you charge your phone up with, and you call the cops on me, oh nah.
You still stole my money.
But that was still her money.
Doobies and pins, all right? At the Dominican.
That money wasn't my money.
Doobies and pins.
Still stole it.
Well, yeah.
It's still her money. Now, would I be mad that she could have got something and had me locked up? Of course I would be. But, okay, you put it towards her. That still ain't your damn money. It wasn't left to you. It wasn't left to
we're just moving the goalposts. Now you're just making this situation. Yeah, we're just making it situational. You're just moving the goalposts. That's all we're doing. It's still stealing, no matter what. No matter where you put it, it's still stealing.
It's something that's forgivable. You put I'm going to jail because I stole my kids' money.
Yeah, you got a lot of forgive. You got a lot of forgiveness
for my child. Yes,
for your child, but nobody.
I have a lot of forgiveness for my child. Absolutely, I do. It may be wrong. It may not always be right. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about my kids. I can't forgive them for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's hurt, pain, betrayal, disloyalty, it's still mine.
I would say the sleeping with your husband thing is a little bit to the left for me.
They still mine.
That's real. There was a whole other one out that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
No, it don't.
It happens. A lot of men sleep with they step kids, especially depending on the age of the man that you got in the house. Which is
meaning.
But it does.
No, I'm just saying it's a rarity. It's not a normal thing.
I ain't gonna say it's a rarity.
It's definitely a rarity. Definitely a rarity.
It's not something that it's all the time. It happens, but it definitely does happen.
Yeah, but it's rare. It's not. It's rare.
About it, if it was just here, there, you wouldn't hear.
Yeah, it's rare.
And I said stepfathers, because some stepfathers do sleep with their stepkids because
it's still rare.
It's weird to us. But
I said it's rare. It's rare. It's not an everyday occurrence.
Yeah, but a man still some men feel like this is not my biological child anyway, so I can have sex with her if I choose to.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's nasty, but
that's insane. If you raise this child, it's like. It's that's weird.
No, you can have that. I don't want no parts of it.
Like seeing your friends' kids grow up, and then now your friends' kids grow up, and that's my niece. I don't look at my niece like that.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to look at them. But some of them look at it like, damn, I can't wait till he turn 18.
What?
Hold up, wait. We can't now. We can't venture into that now, Derek. We can't go there. We can't. We're not gonna do that because Derek, follow me on this. Follow me on this. With women, it's acceptable.
Right.
With men, it's not.
Gosh.
Right.
That's true, cousin. It's true. You see it all the time. You'll see women. No, just follow me on this. You'll see women in the mall, right? And they'll say, "Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He done grown all up." You better watch it when you get 18. Boy, how old is you? Oh, I'm 17. Well, you better watch it when you get 18. I might come snatch you up. Switch it to two men.
Yep.
Man in the mall with his daughter, and she's 17. And his boy pull up. Yo, what up, playboy? How you? Everything good? That's your daughter. Your daughter got big. Girl, you better watch yourself. How old is you? 17. You better watch it. I'm going to snatch you up when you turn 18. There's going to be some shit moving in that store.
Yep. whole story got to go down.
Why y'all always gotta do that? Always gotta be, but just why?
What? We dog. It's definitely a double standard. It's definitely a double standard. A man ain't gonna tell another man, man, your daughter done got big, man. She finer than a motherfucker right now. Nah. But women don't have a problem with, yeah, he's so handsome, boy. You gonna be a killer out there, boy. I'm gonna come snatch you up. And it's a joke. Everybody laugh at it, like ha ha ha. Nah, that's some weird old shit.
I don't think it's cute either way. I don't think that nobody should be.
But
saying
one way is more acceptable than the other. You just said it. Don't say no. You just said it.
I said what?
What do you mean? You need to rewind the tape when you just said.
Rewind the tape. What I had said?
You set this whole thing off.
I'm just saying. I said what? I said that sometimes people look and be like, "Oh, I can't wait till she turn 18." Well,
you said he. You said he. You said he.
Look at other people's kids.
No, you said he.
Yeah.
That's why I said the he part is more acceptable than if a man see another man with his daughter and say, "Yo, I can't wait for her to turn 18."
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's already a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. Women say that with women. Women say that with women with their sons. Men don't say that with men with their daughters.
I don't say that, period. But
You just said it. What are you talking about?
I was talking in general when I said it.
No,
but
I get it. I get it. I get it, but it's real though. I get it, but it's real.
I think that's very rude. It's gonna definitely make me look at you with my eyebrows up, like what you just said. But it happens.
It definitely happens a lot,
and it happens.
It happens a lot. Yes, it does. He's so handsome.
I think I was watching a TikTok where this one lady was dating her. They not friends no more, but she dating her ex best friend's 19-year-old son.
Right.
So it does happen.
It do. Just like Derek, the flip side of that coin, right? The flip side of that coin. If you got a son and you find out your son is sleeping with a teacher and the teacher fine, you're gonna be like, why mommy there? You're gonna be like, that's wrong. You don't do nothing like that. As soon as mommy walk out, you're gonna be like, yeah, player, I gonna get it. But as soon as if you find out your daughter is sleeping with a male teacher,
boom, boom, everybody gotta die.
So, because the double standard works over there too. It happens.
Die though.
It happens.
That is crazy to me because I feel like this. You gotta treat your kids the same. You can't be bigging up your son.
No, absolutely not.
You cannot big up your son for doing something that you don't want your daughter to do. You should not want neither one of your kids doing it.
You definitely can't treat them both the same. A young man can protect himself more than a young woman can protect herself.
Yeah, but you still not ain't supposed to be bigging up your son because he's sleeping with the teacher, but let alone your daughter.
Oh no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm just saying I understand. I gave you the double standard.
No, if my daughter can't sleep with the teacher, my son can't sleep with the teacher. Nobody's sleeping with teachers.
I agree. But some things are more acceptable, is what I'm saying. Some things are more acceptable because of a gender bias.
That's because y'all make it that way.
Yes, sir.
It's like coming in late or going to certain parties or going to certain environments. If your daughter was to go to Freaknik, you'd be like, yo, you don't need to be out there in your bikini and such and such. But your son went there, you'd be like, hey, what happened out there?
Hey, boy, you took the pictures. That's my son.
There is a gender bias. It is.
That's my son right there. That's look at the thing on that one back there, boy. He was knocking all the drinks off, wasn't he? What? You're not having that conversation. You're not having that conversation with your daughter.
Nasty.
Yeah, you take the same 2 phone calls to be different. Hey, Daddy, what's going on? Nothing, anything good. I'm sitting here watching the game. Where you at? I'm at Freaknik. Yeah, Freaknik. How you doing at Freaknik?
Right.
No, you need to get your behind home. Your son called you. Hey, Dad, what you doing? I'm watching the game. What you doing? I'm at Freaknik. You took some pictures?
Send me a picture. What you out there doing? You out there? They out there, ain't they, boy? They out there? They out there. I mean, let me tell you, I was out there. I know.
So silly.
I ain't saying it's right, but it's definitely a gender bias when it comes to your children like that.
Like, listen, go in your trunk. Go in your trunk right now. Lift up by the tire. Now go to the back. You feel them? They back there? Because I knew you were going to need them one day. Use them, all right there, son? All right? You use them. Protect yourself.
I can't do it. Ain't do it. Won't do it. Let's.
Oh, God. It happens. But it's true, though.
This is what this is about to be. Is over. We running into our hour, and it's time to end this beautiful podcast that we have going on here. I just want to say one more time. Let me give a big shout out to Mr. Ray. Friday, he is graduating from culinary school. I give you I'm so very proud of you, my brother. I see nothing but great things for you. On Friday, I'm gonna post you all over the place so everybody can blow up your page with congratulations. And about the topic, we are supposed to forgive each other. That is what you're supposed to forgive. You're not supposed to hold on to hate and hurt and pain, because then you turn into a crazy person. So
you got some fucking nerve.
Forgiveness is not for the other person.
You got some fucking nerve.
When you forgive, you do not have to be bothered with that person anymore. If you don't choose to. I think people get that part screwed up. Forgive and forget is not a real thing. I can forgive you multiple times because I'm not about to sit up here and be all worried about you. And every time I see you, and I'm not doing all of that. I can forgive you, but stay the hell away from me. You can forgive and say, stay the hell away from me. You can say, stay away. It's okay. You don't have to be bothered with that person. If you choose to be, that's your choice. But you don't have to. I choose to forgive people and never fuck with you again. Okay? That's my choice. But when it comes to my kids, no. I forgive my kids. We're going to work it out. We're going to figure it out. For other people, that is not my child, that I did not hold in my stomach and carry for 9 months, no. Don't work for me.
Derek, I told her sometime I talk to her and I said, you know what? When you get to them pearly gates and the line is getting held up and people all they gonna hear is it is what it is and it do what it do. Like, cause they ain't letting you in. You ain't getting in because you be tripping.
What? I don't. I forget people, but I don't have to talk to you no more.
I can see her arguing with David at the pearly gates.
Why you gotta talk to people after you forgive them? Who said that that's a crime?
I ain't say that you could. You have to.
You don't. I forgive you for your foul ass behavior, but I'm not with you no more. It's just that simple. Stay away from me. And I put a whole post up about it. You could change. You could be a better person. I don't give a damn. You still that trifling, whatever that I knew back in the day, and I don't want to be bothered. Take your new you and show it to somebody who cares. But I forgive you. Just stay the hell away from me. That's it. Just stay the hell away from me.
I mean, with that being said, I say, amen.
Stop that. Don't go down to Jamaica talking like that.
Thank everybody for coming on, man. We love you all, man. And like I say, every show, man. Let's get back to
Sean is
family,
going on
man.
vacation to Jamaica. So let's wish him safe travels and let him not come back to the States with that accent that he got going on with himself.
Let's get back to family, man. I bought some little shorts too. I got some little shorts.
Start preparing for this Candid Conversations.
What they call them? Hoochie Daddy shorts, Derek?
Yep.
I got some beige ones.
I want to see the pictures.
Hey, God.
How about that? We all want to see these pictures.
You ain't never got to worry about that, man. Not gonna happen, man.
We're gonna see a whole nother different type of Sean. Not that same Sean that was sitting up there in the pool with his Crocs on. We want to see the Sean.
And now, Derek, in Sean fashion.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see Jamaican Sean.
No, in Sean fashion. Yes, I had to end up getting me the executive suite with a private pool. Oh, so yes, you will see the Crocs and the t-shirt. I'm staying out of everybody's way. I bought me a suite. I got my own private pool, and that's where I'm gonna be.
All right, but we want to see Jamaican Sean on the beach.
No, man. Yeah, and what's this thing? Hold on, what's this thing everybody talking about? They want to go to water rafting with foot massages. Who's that?
Well, you're not getting that.
I'm not going.
That's different.
They going Sunday. I'm gonna be watching the games. I'm be at the sports bar.
I can't wait to.
They're being disrespectful. We talked. We did a show on that. About that. They give them mud. They bathe. They give them rub down in mud.
And put them on a raft.
They're on the raft, and when they get to a certain section, they take the mud from the ground and rub it on their bodies.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no. Mud is mud at the end of the day. I'm not doing that. But thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I will see you next Tuesday, same place, same time, hopefully on time. So y'all have a beautiful, blessed night.
And I'll see you, man.
Peace.
Till next time.
And blessings.